So I'm expecting nobody to have heard of this game before. Rich comes to visit his friend in Mississippi. Oh, incredible. So this is what we're doing. So I would probably need to do easy read. What do you think? Is it going to be annoying if we use stylized fonts? I'll let you guys pick, because I probably am fine with either. It's probably going to be really cool with the stylized fonts. Easy read? Yeah, I figure for streaming, easy read. If I was playing it myself, I would do stylized. And let me know if it's loud. You'd like that, oh, as a Christian lady. Well, they usually are in Mississippi. Because I understand, like, violins and strings can be really loud. So we'll do easy read fonts. Oh, hey, Fiery. Appreciate ya. I'm having my community heal me, you know what I mean? Getting help from the people. Okay, this is a rock? What's going on here? Yep. Oh, interesting. Are we, like, erasing? Oh, interesting. Does this do anything for me? I don't know anything about this game. It just looked really cool. A good egg. Excellent. Dill, can you give Fiery a shout out for me? Yeah, Sane was in here earlier. Sane might actually be asleep or still here. Oh man, we had the crew earlier. Thank you very much. Fiery, how would I best describe it? League of Legends, and then you got some other kind of, like, the word games and stuff with people. But mostly League of Legends. He finally made it out of bronze, his quest. He made it through his placements into silver. And now he's going for gold in ranked. I had to quit League, it was too toxic for me. So, like, having people be able to control my emotional state with their words or actions. So this is, I don't know how to describe it, kind of like a Renaissance, kind of, medieval. But I'm completely blind to this. It's just something I've had my eye on for a while, and it went on sale and I had Steam credit, so. So yeah, Bavaria, we're gonna be around Bavaria, for sure. I do remember reading that on the store page. I think there's like murders and stuff. This is called Pentiment. I think it's just like a unique game, is probably the easiest way to describe it. And the abbot said to me, Andreas. Oh, interesting. I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish this commission by the end of April. Keep your conversations with Brother Piero to a minimum. Probably commission. Isn't that much earlier than you were expecting? Yes, he had told me I had until the Ides of May. Oh, that's fun. You're right, Dill. Asshole. And he's not gonna pay you anymore, is he? He has no appreciation for the cost of your sweat. Oh, it's Socrates. What is going on? The yield of labor should not be measured in coin, but in personal satisfaction and self-improvement. I'm into that. That's why I try to do this, you know? Personal satisfaction doesn't put much food on the table. True, my food stamps put food on the table, unfortunately. Times be tough. But I'm thankful. Oh, I'm so grateful. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? I said I would do my best to get it done by the end of April. Told me it would be done when it's done. Okay, it's definitely going to be I would do my best. With discipline and mindfulness, you will persevere. I don't know if we're like setting up our character class or something. If you don't kill yourself striving to meet the abbot's unreasonable expectations. What she said. What's the point in burning your candle to the nub for the idiot abbot's sake? Despite your abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg. We know Nuremberg. World War II? Nuremberg trials? Anybody? Nazis? We don't like them. Where marriage and your new life as master await you. So we're getting married, and apparently we're a master. Yes to marriage. Oh, sorry, yes. Marriage to someone who he has never met. Hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty, at least? That's what my brother said in the letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. Small portrait I sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. So, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it anyway. I might go with the third one. We could definitely do polls sometimes if I'm so stuck and you guys want to answer. You can do a poll or just tell me what you think. Oh, Jesus. Rich said, I should set up a goal for something I've been wanting for a while. Yeah. So, I'm kind of in between here. So, basically 1, 2, or 3, you know. I don't really feel like the brother would... I don't know, that's a little cynical. I think that's not what I'm doing, you know, that's not why I'm doing it. It's probably the best. Yeah, I agree with you. It is growing... Yeah, so feel free. You can just put a number in chat anytime there's a decision that you want to feed, you know. So, it's growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Says Prester John. I don't know what a Prester is, but it must be like a ruling position. I've never heard of Prester. Hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. I don't know, your majesty. Well, I can't always dream of this place, your majesty. Hopefully, but it's out of my control. Seems right. So, Rich, what would you set your goal for? As are many things, trust in Providence. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Very interesting that the saint literally has the saint glowing circle behind him like Jesus. Until next time, your majesty. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. Basically, the art and stuff in this is kind of what drew me to it. Prester, Middle English from Latin. Venomous snake, scorching whirlwind. Oh, I appreciate that, thank you. Espresso machine and a grinder. So you enjoy coffee? So pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. I never do. Look at this guy in the middle. I'm pointing, but again, you can't see. I guess I could like drag my little person around, but that guy in the middle is like sticking his tongue out. That's pretty fun. And then the people in the back blowing the wind. That's fun. Are we just hanging out here? Ow. At least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. He's exactly Donnie from the Wild Thornberries. Hey, they're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I know. Oh, do we have the full skateboard one? I didn't even plan that. That's amazing. I did that on purpose, on accident. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. I won't. The abbot can't push me around. He's just trying to keep order in the abbey. I'm an outsider. It will be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. There's no way to think about it. You need to stand up for yourself. Oh, he stepped on my foot. Gah! Would you please stop? Give up. Take me home, Grobian. This is Dill coming to save me. I'm done with this shit. Is that even my kid? Good morning, Ursula. Ander? I don't even know who this kid is. That's not my hair color. I don't know what's going on. So, the Baron, April 15, 18. Oh, I think this goes over multiple generations, it said. So, this is like our first person. Let's see. X for quests. So prime, hour 6. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Okay, so we need to get across town and head up to the abbey. Okay. A to interact. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon. The Heptameron. Prior... Oh, Prior. Sorry. Prior... Farine? What is that? Ferenc. Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. I really should clean this up. Okay. So it's kind of like a point and click. What's up, Ursula? And... True? Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, thank you. Ordinary as far as sleeping goes. I'm not well, but there's nothing to be done about it. Let's go with ordinary. As long as you didn't sleep poorly. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. I like how they underline names of people. Otto stopped by, says Ava. Yes, around dawn. Okay, so we know Otto, we know the abbot. Can I move? Oh, okay. Here you are, Andreas. That's too kind of you, Claire. Many thanks. Master Andreas, it wouldn't be too much trouble. Could we... Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen? I hate to ask, but we're behind in our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it. Even more than usual, I mean. Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
I suppose that's not out of the question. Yes, I think I can manage that. Can't promise. Let's see. Whoa. Wait, were these taxes unexpected? I mean, we probably have the cash. Oh, God bless you, Andreas, and may St. Luke watch over you today. Speaking of St. Luke...
I missed the part where that's my problem.
How is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior Ferenc allows me to work on my masterpiece. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The City Council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients, and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university, and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you must have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after...
I haven't a clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do.
That's gonna work out really well, John, because I think there's like murder mystery stuff, so we're gonna see that Naruto one get used a lot. Dylan Walter, you have Resident Evil 8, right? No, I do not have 8. I have 1 through 5. So, I suppose it just feels, yes, few missteps and wandering, a little too much fun. Must be rather frightening starting all over again. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. It is, but I know this is what I want to do. So I'm gonna go with this, because I basically, like, left my whole life in Mississippi to move up here and try for, like, a better life, you know? But I know now this is what I wanted. Oh, is this a Telltale game? She's gonna remember that? And, Dill, you're right, she is stirring the shit out of that pot. She's a pot stirrer. Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in Tassing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Maybe we're doing some hentai sketches for Rich in the future. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It's getting there. Oh no, it's hard to say until it's done. No way to think about it. I'm sure it'll be a treasure when it's finished. Now I have to get back to my own work. I just imagine him showing the sketchbook, and it's, if you've seen It's Always Sunny, it's the dentist drawing with the giant boobs, and it's just saying the same lines, like, it's, what is it, it's very, generous or something. He says, it's great how he delivers it. Now I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. I don't know what Vespers is, but it seems like a religious thing. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. So we've got dinner and supper set up. Of course, please slow to the Druckers for us. Of course, until later, Clara. What's up with this pot stir? Ava, what's up? Okay, so we're gonna go to the farm. I don't see any more reasons to talk to Clara, but I'm gonna do it. Clara, spare a moment to chat? Yes, of course, Andreas. How can I help? Help with the tax troubles. Minor taxes. How much are you short? 2 goldens worth. Golden? I guess that... So if there's groshens, golden must be a tier above that. If you can't pay your rent early, that's alright. I'm sure we can find some way to pay the abbot. Happy to contribute whatever I can. I know times are hard for you right now. No, I'll have my payment for you. I was merely curious. I'm gonna go happy to contribute. You have a good heart, Andreas, but I'm afraid I can't accept. Peter's too proud of a man to ask for charity when there's still ground to till. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you about rent in the first place. You're younger and you have your own life ahead. Happy to pay early, Clara. You've been good host to me, and I can do without more than your family. And, I can do without more than your family. Okay, I didn't understand. Happy to pay. God bless you, Andreas. Don't mention this to Peter, alright? You would hate to know I told you about our troubles. He won't know a thing. Thank you, Andreas. Till later, Clara. So did that cost us anything, or are we just cool? Because I would see no reason not to do it. But yep, that's just a kid. Pull up a glossary. I want to believe you. I saw... Oh. It's press Y to bring this up. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So, I want to get more into things right now. But it's really good to know that's there. Ill Peter. God bless you, Andreas. Oh, yes, Andreas. This weather's been god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Were things very different when you were young? Looks like you can pull up a gloss. Oh, next time you're $1. Oh, I see. Were things very different when you were young? As different as beer and piss. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Percha to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. So, remember we talked about Bavaria? I think this is maybe 1500s. So, Perchetta? I'm trying to bring up the glossary, but I don't know what the button would be for that. But basically, I'm thinking they were pagans, and yeah, now that they're Christ, so they can't do the pagan god worship. Matthias knew that Christ was in our hearts, even if the white lady's name was on our lips. The church banned all observances of pagan gods. Yes, we were right. I thought St. Moritz. Moritz? I've heard of Moritz. What sort of old customs? Yes, I think the spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the custom. Oh, you think the spirits have been fouling the weather. The white lady is probably a Milfrich, you're right. I could do with any of these 4, so whatever you guys, you know, if you pulled towards one, I feel like I'd probably pick this 4th one. We could hear about the old customs. St. Moritz protected. I don't know St. Moritz. The church banned all observances. I think we'll go with 4. We'll just hear what he has to say. I'm between 4 or 2. Because I don't know the Christ things. Yeah, 4. First number I see. Sharper than you look, eh? The Saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. So we're in the city of Tassing. Alright, Rich, I appreciate it. So, Rich, do you know about Bavaria? You probably know more than I do. You're a lot closer. The Saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Ranning Kepper knew that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us kept the traditions alive. Like the old widow Otilia, I won't mention that at the Abbey. Well, let's hear about the traditions. When you get up in the night and take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. That way the witches don't steal your soul. I should go. Alright, God bless you. Okay, so I don't really want to talk to Peter. It looks like I have to stay on the road right now. Oh, Big Jorg. Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock with the plow and it took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Where else would I be going? Damn, Andreas, I don't know, just making conversation. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Smells like fresh alpine air to me. Oh yeah, isn't Bavaria near the Swiss Alps or something? I could be totally wrong. I think Bavaria and Switzerland are close. You've been traveling too much. Damn, Andreas, I don't know. Where was it you spent your excuse me? Are you allowed to say that to me? Oh, wandering years. During which a journeyman, artist, or craftsman... This is the coolest game ever! I figured out how to press the button. It's select. So, during which a journeyman, artist, or craftsman traveled far and wide to improve their skills. So we're on our training arc. Oh, okay. Oh, we might do Italy. Oh, this is so cool. Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Okay, so let's read these one by one. Basil. Andreas knows some Italian and French, and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. I've been to Zurich. I flew out of the Zurich airport. This game is sick. Low Countries. Andreas knows some Dutch and some French, can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. I've heard of Bruges. I think I've heard of Antwerp. So Italy. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. I'm locked up on Italy. Italy, Florence for a while, but Venice and Milan as well. Sick. Okay, so if you press select, yep, you can boop, 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 and every single red word, it's going to show them all. That's pretty sick. The Medici family. Tater was playing Assassin's Creed 2 yesterday. So in Assassin's Creed 2, it's the Renaissance period, the Medici family ruling Florence, all of it. Your best friend's Leonardo. Oh, it's so cool. Milan. I don't know a lot about Milan, but I think it's like culture, like clothing and fashion. And then one of the most Venice. Venice is a port, right? Oh yeah, Rich. Assassin's Creed 2 was such a huge jump in quality from 1 to 2. It blew me away. I'm loving this game. One of the most powerful republics of the Italian peninsula. Sitting on the northwest coast of the Adriatic Sea, Venice is a major center for commerce and art in southern Europe. Love learning. Italy, no wonder your senses are dull. You've been down there too long. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? Don't think I have that long, Big George. What you spend all that time in Italy doing anyway? Other than art. Well, oh, are we a hedonist? Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes, extremely social, and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. Making past. Sorry, what do you mean by that, Rich? Oh, we're making our past? So, craftsman, Andreas lives to work and dedicates all of his time to art. I could see that. Oh, pasta. Oh, you're making pasta. That's awesome. Like, are you making your own noodles, or are you just cooking pasta, like, to eat? I mean, I know you will eventually do the first part for the second part, but... Bookworm. Andreas spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. We are also making past. So, rapscallion. I love that word. Andreas has a penchant. A penchant? So, I'm going to assume penchant, it's like a nick, or a knack for things, you know, so he has a knack for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Probably not us. Neo-Turk characters meant to... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Yep, true. Rich, we just made a bunch of pasta. Businessman. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing No, we're not going to be not going to do that. I think craftsman makes the most sense. Oh, Penchant. Thank you. I guess I'm thinking like pendant chant, but it's penchant. Thank you. I don't care for these bottom two or hedonist. I would be between bookworm or craftsman, and I think being an artist, I think the craftsman. Okay, hedonist would be pretty funny. Rich, would you pick hedonist? Would you be an Italian hedonist? You just want to see what happens with hedonist. I know. We'll be social. Yeah, hedonist artist. True. Italian women. I was about to say something about banging, and the very first word is Italian women. They're beautiful and the wine is exquisite. Why do you think I spent... What do you think I spent my time doing? Sounds like fun, but you better not let Father Thomas hear about it. Oh, the Christ kids. Oh, sorry, John. We'll do Rapscallion next time. We'll do, like, low counties, and we'll do Rapscallion. Because I'm going to do this again. I may not do it on stream. Well, you know, whatever. We'll see. Why not? Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. I revere St. Augustine. I've read some St. Augustine. He said, Lord, make me chaste. But not yet. Rich is forever going to be St. Augustine to me. If you say so, Andreas. I still think you're going to be... Or you're going to get in trouble with Father Thomas. George. Anyway, I have to get going. George. Let's go. It's already acting like I'm taking too long. Even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. This is neat. Town Commons. I wanted to see what the other side, where it leads you to. If it's a different place. No, we're blocked by sheep. That's good game design. Oh, so we can talk to Peter right here. Okay, great. Oh yeah, we're hanging. Blacksmith. Endris Schmidt Smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the app. Oh goodness, that looks like trouble. Oh, Andreas, good timing. Do you have a moment to lend me a hand? Of course. Wonderful, I've got many irons in the fire. Or rather shoes, horseshoes. I've heard about, isn't that a cliche, having irons in the fire? I miscounted how many I put in. Now I need a hand. I'll still overheat and I won't be able to work the metal. Oh, interesting. Here, take the shoe and the tongs. Put the hot part of the shoe on the anvil and I'll hit it with the hammer. I don't understand. These horseshoes are not gonna come out well. Okay, got it. This top. So that's the top of the anvil. I didn't quite understand what I was looking at. Oh, well done. Are you gonna pay me? Thanks for the help. I don't know what I was thinking doing all of those at once. I'm sure it would be nice to have someone help me out here every day. We're no craftsman. We're a hedonist. Have you considered a child? That's probably a topic for another day. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'll see you in Otto up at the Abbey. Guest house for dinner.